Hello everyone, it's your favorite realtor, Erika Hernandez with RE/MAX Top Realty. Happy Monday to you and happy October. We are so close to the holidays. I'm so excited. Fall is my favorite season, and it's the season that holds all my family events for Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. I'm super excited about it. I hope you are too. Thanks again for all the love and support you guys have been giving me and sending me all your referrals. I'm super thankful. If you are new to my channel, my name is Erika and I'm a realtor here in the Houston area. I love to educate all my buyers, sellers, and investors on all things real estate. I did go to the University of Houston to be a teacher, so I do have actual teaching experience. It is my passion, and I love to use all my social media platforms to educate the public on all things real estate. If you'd like to see videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and leave me a comment below if there's any topics you want me to address. Hey guys, so it's October and it's still a crazy market. Things have slowed down just a little bit, but we are still seeing those multiple offer situations all around town. Today, my goal is to teach you how to submit a clean offer when you are in a multiple offer situation on a home that you really love. If you would like to learn how to submit a clean real estate offer on a home that you love, please stay tuned. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media, Erika Houston Realtor, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and TikTok. And go to my website at www.erikahoustonrealtor.com. So just so you know, interest rates are still super low. I had a closing last week and one of my clients did secure a 2.85 interest rate on a 30-year loan with a minimum of 3% down payment. That's all they put down. 3%. Now, granted, those interest rates are given to people who have excellent credit, but just know that those low interest rates are available out there still to this day, and we're already in October. Okay, so today I'm going to give you 5 quick tips on how to submit a clean offer. It is really unfortunate that it is a seller's market, so just know that the tips I'm giving you today are for this current market. Things could change later, so right now, October 2021, it is a super crazy market. We have a seller's market going on in most price ranges, and it only applies to right now. So I'm going to go ahead and give you tip number 1 when you want to make a clean offer on the home that you love. The best way to make sure that your offer gets accepted when you're purchasing a home is to make either an offer for the sales price that they are asking for or above the sales price. Now, in most cases, just making an offer for sales price when there's multiple offers will not get you anywhere. So what I try to do as your realtor is ask how many offers are presented. So let's just say there are 3. Maybe there is a possibility that you could win if you only offer sales price. But when I hear numbers like 10, there's 15 offers, even up to 20. I mean, you really have to make the most clean offer. The second question I usually ask if there is multiple offers is I do try to ask the agent if there's any cash ones, because I feel like those we just don't have any chance. And so in some cases, I'll take that information back to the buyers and notify them that there are some cash offers. And sometimes they'll still want to move forward, so we'll put the offer together. Or sometimes they just don't even want to try. They don't want to lose their time or my time. And so we just move on from it. Adding to tip number 1 about offering sales price or higher, sometimes you can put a clause inside of the contract saying that you are willing to pay over the appraisal amount. So if the house doesn't appraise for the offer that you offered them, you're pretty much telling them, I'll pay whatever difference there is. You can actually waive your appraisal completely. You can do a partial waiving, or you can choose to say, hey, I still want to get protected if this house does not appraise. I will not pay you the difference. So sometimes that's something you need to talk to your realtor about. Make sure you're prepared. Make sure you have that extra cash to make the difference if that's what ends up happening. All right, moving on to tip number 2 is to have a short option period, or what we also call inspection period. So back in 2019 and 2018, I was able to secure 7 to 10 days for my buyers to do their inspection and all their due diligence during this option period, for about $100 to $200 option fee. That's what you pay to have the option to back out of the contract. Option period does mean that you do have the option to back out and receive your deposit back. It's a protection period for buyers. So nowadays, if you want to make sure that your offer gets accepted by the seller, make sure you're putting 4 to 5 days for an amount, maybe $250, maybe $500. Some of these buyers are coming in strong and saying, I'm willing to put $1,000 to have a 5-day option period. So a lot of times that is also something that is very appealing to sellers. So make sure you're considering a short option period for a higher amount. All right, guys, so tip number 3 is to pay your own title policy. In the contract, there are 2 boxes, one for buyer, one for seller. Again, back in the day, we were able to have sellers pay for title policies on behalf of the buyers. Sellers are just not willing to pay this anymore. So as a buyer, you will have to check the box that says, I choose to pay my own title policy. And don't be scared, title policies are actually part of your closing cost. So if you do ask your lender for a closing cost sheet, or what they call a fee sheet, it'll show on there what your total closing costs are. So this will not be a surprise charge to you. It's already included. It's just that back in the day when we got the sellers to pay, they would subtract that from your closing costs. Tip number 4 today is not to ask the seller to pay any of your closing costs. I hate to do this to you again, but yes, in 2019, 2018, sometimes we were able to ask the seller to pay part of the closing costs for the buyer. That way the buyer only pays down payment when coming to closing. That was a thing, for a while, if the house had been on the market. And if the house has been on the market for a while now, in this current market of 2021, you still have a chance. But for the most part, if there are multiple offer situations, we want to see a 0 there, so that you're not asking the seller to pay any of your closing costs. You're willing to pay your own down payment and closing cost as a buyer. Not asking the seller to pay your closing cost will get you closer to getting your offer accepted. All right, so final tip number 5. And I do have more tips, but I didn't want to overwhelm you. For more tips, you guys can call me or contact me. Tip number 5 is to have a fast closing day. Just so you know, when someone has a cash offer, they can close a deal in about 2 weeks. If you have a lender who tells you that they can close your loan in 3 weeks, it is very possible that if your offer and the cash offer are only off by a couple $1,000s, that seller may be willing to wait an additional week and go with your offer because they'll net a lot more money. So if your lender can close you in 3 weeks, and there's some lenders out there that will do that for you, this will also help you get your offer accepted. For most cases, lenders need 30, and in some case 35 days to 40 days. Some of these lenders have been asking for 45 days, which is ridiculous. A seller's not gonna like that at all. But just make sure that when you're interviewing lenders to see who's gonna do your home loan, make sure that's one of the first questions you ask. Hey, it's a very competitive market right now. People are losing houses left and right. I want to know how fast you can close my loan. That should be one of the questions you're asking. All right, guys, I'm a busy realtor in a busy market. I gotta go, but I do appreciate you guys coming to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all that good stuff, leave me comments. All of that helps support my business. I do appreciate you watching this video. If you want to share it with someone who may be purchasing soon or is currently purchasing, maybe they're not getting anywhere with their realtor, these tips might help them. Helping people is just so satisfying for me. It's my calling. I love helping people, and I love treating people the right way. When I was a teacher, I always went above and beyond, and that's the same thing I'm doing as a realtor. I go above and beyond for my clients. If you guys want to hear from any of my clients, I do have some of their reviews available on my website, so don't forget to go on my website to see that. I do appreciate you guys. I hope you have a blessed week. Reach all your goals this week. professional or personal. I'll be working on mine as well. I can't wait to see you on my newest video. Happy Monday, happy October, happy fall. Thank you so much for watching.